What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Haven't done much updating this week, but we are here Saturday. Boys, what day is it? Saturday. A lot has changed this week. And I've just been busy and I haven't really done any filming. So figured I'd do a little update today throughout the day here. And the boys are trying to get this container open. Pull this way, Gray. Pull this way. Yep. Yep, there you go. Keep pushing that way. There you go. You almost got it. There we go. There we go. Aren't you one of you guys back that thing out? Yeah, Pax, you can back it out, and then we'll get the cooler emptied. Get some ice. Bring it up by the truck. We'll get ice and water and everything in it.
Dad.
What?
Back the quads out.
Yep. So, yeah, big difference here. We got more blocks this week. We got 3 more loads of blocks. We moved the containers over. We got these blocks set up. Old owner is still getting rid of those. Got the other one over here with some things in it. Got more security measures put in. And it is so stinking dusty here. It's crazy. We cut some more things down. I'll show you some stuff over there that we did. Yeah, so this is much more open. So got a couple more things to do here, and then we're gonna start, slowly moving everything over here for the business. We got some vents up on the containers there. Oh yeah, those whirly birds. I don't know if they're called whirly birds. Actually, I think they are. But yeah, I got to get rid of that. I don't know. The old owner just left a barrel of oil and those jugs of oil, so I got to get rid of those. Environmentally safe. But yeah, it's looking good. We got the old burn pile. I'll walk over there, like I said, and I'll show. I kind of went through that with a new root rake that we got for the excavator. It's over there. Maybe I'll insert a small clip of me using that. But yeah, today we're gonna play around, do some fishing, have some fun with some cousins, and I got parts for the windmill aerator actually on the other side of the pond, so I might show you guys some of that, and it's gonna be a good day. So I'll take you guys along for the ride. All right, down here at the pond now. My father-in-law and my son and my nephew are out there fishing. Got the canopy set up and a couple chairs, and so we got our surveyor came out and surveyed where the proposed septic field is now supposed to be. It was supposed to be in these woods over here, and whatever, it's a long story. They want to move it now over here, and I don't want it here because I'm going to lose this mature tree and this mature tree, and I don't want it here. It was supposed to be running this way, but now they want to move it. That was supposed to be a traditional system over there in the woods. Now they want it to be a mound system running this way. So we're in discussions with them about seeing if we can shift it this way 30 feet. And that would put, what's marked out right now is just a perimeter drain. So the mound it's pretty small actually. It's inside of that. And I don't want it here because I don't want to lose these trees. So I'm talking to them about seeing if we can move it 30 feet this way. And that would help, I think, a lot. So we'll see. That should work out. Kids are out riding, having a blast. So the other day I came out here and I staked out where the building's going to go. So I don't know if I really talked about how the layout of all this thing, how all of this is going to get laid out. So When I first started filming, I was way over there. There's going to be a drive that comes in, kind of where the existing asphalt grindings are. And if you see, there's a stake right there, and a stake right there, and there's a stake right there. So, and then there is another one that's going to go over here where I dug out here. I just haven't gotten my rover out to mark that one yet, but anyways, so we're planning on putting up a 60 by 150 foot, 60 by 150 pole barn, 18 foot tall. All the doors will face face the west. This is the east. Maybe I'll include a couple screenshots of my rough 3D rendering of what I think I want the building to look like. And then my whole yard space will be going that way. I don't remember the exact dimensions of that, but it's plenty big. So right here, there's the stake right there, and there's another stake over there. So this would be the face right here, and all the doors will be here. We'll have 4 doors across the front. There'll be a 30 or 40 by 50 foot office space here with windows and a porch hanging off. I might do a wraparound porch, I don't know. There'll be an overhang off the back with an outdoor patio and hopefully an outdoor kitchen and stuff kind of facing the pond there. I might shift the building this way a little bit. I'm not really sure yet, but then there'll be a door over there with a shop space, kind of a walled off shop space for things that have to get worked on and tools and like mechanics tools and stuff, kind of a work area that's like 30 by 50. And there'll be a door that you can pull in from the front of it coming this way. So, what's up?
A Tesla Cybertruck.
Did you guys?
Black.
A black one? Nice. Are you having fun? Having fun, Rye? Having fun? Brought my quad out here because my oldest niece is here, and so she rides that. So anyways, there'll be an overhead door over there, and then you'll be able to pull in that way if you want to pull into that shop space. And there'll be a full wall over the ceiling and like an overhead door that goes through all the way through, so you could drive through that into the main shop space here. So that's kind of the rough layout, and like I said, I'll insert some pictures of the building in this video so you can kind of visually see it. There'll be a little 12-foot door that goes out the back side if you want to pull, like if we have the Ranger or whatever, the Ranger will pull in from the back side, kind of a thing. But then this will be all the yard space. So I wanted to try and keep that space kind of, I don't know, just a hangout space. And so it'll be kind of separate from the yard. That's why I wanted the building over here. I don't really care who sees it from the street. That doesn't really matter to me. So this will all be yard space. This week I cleaned up this was an old burn pile from the previous owner. So I went through with that root rake and I pulled out as much of the logs. See, here's one right here. As much as I could. I pulled it out that way. I pulled a little bit out there I have to clean up. I made a pile there. And so I'll probably do one more pass through here with the root rake and try and pull out as much as I can. But I've done some test holes. There's about a foot of black dirt on everything here. I would say 12 to 14 inches of topsoil on all this to get down to the clay. So the plan will be to bulldoze all the clay to this end of the property. And over here is where I'm going to have all my bins, my bin pad and everything. So So the road will come in like straight here. Eventually I'd like to have a fence across there, or there'll be a big gate here, powered gate or whatever. And this will all be yard space. And then I'll have a 40 by 150 foot concrete pad with all of our bins on it. And then the wall of the bins will be, if I were to guess, it would be somewhere like here. There'll be a wall here, the back side of the bin block wall, and then all my bins will face this way, so semis can pull in like this and back, pull into the kind of towards the shop, and then back right into where I am and dump whatever material they have, and then pull right out and go that way. So really easy in and out. It'll be easy for a semi to come in here and turn around. We'll park our trucks across the back there. I actually have to have a retention pond back there, a detention pond, not a retention, detention. So the parking lot will pitch that way, and we'll pitch that way to another retention pond that has to, detention, I think that's a detention. That will be all the way up over there. So they don't want any of my water going towards that pond over there, because that's a regulated drainage area for the county. So can't overflow their system, I guess. So whatever, that's a whole nother story. But anyways, the building pad is going to get raised up quite a bit. There's a floodplain behind me, not on my property, but behind me, and they want my building 2 feet above that. So that means I have to raise my building pad pretty significantly, actually, but I'm never going to regret that. So it'll run this way and this way and this way. And then, so then behind here, I want to have where all the topsoil will be. We'll be able to have maybe some shipping containers back there, and when the topsoil is there, then I plan on getting some kind of screening bucket, and we'll screen topsoil behind there, and we'll have room to maybe add more bins on the back side of the bin wall. And we could also have a turnaround where you can turn around the bin pad and come out, because there's room on each side to go around the bin pad. So we'll see about that. And then in another episode, maybe I'll talk about my plans for that area where we're going to currently be operating out of. So the plan is to operate out up there while we're developing all back here. So it's really going to work out nice. I think I can pretty much do everything with solar power, literally everything. I even got some lights for the inside of the container that are solar powered. So I can power our fuel tanks with solar power. I can have security lights with solar power. I have cameras with solar power. I have a porta potty. So the main issue is water, running water. But I don't really need it right now. So we're going to run and operate everything out of there, and that will allow this entire site to get developed while we're still running our business from here, which is really awesome. So, here comes the kids. So, yeah, this is a big burn pile we got to burn eventually. I'll probably end up starting a smaller one over there and then keep kind of moving it onto the burn pile. I'm not going to just light this whole thing up at once. It's too big. These are some big logs that I'm hoping to either rent a chipper for or chop up and put on the burn pile. But it's just too dry around here to be burning at all. So we can't be burning right now. All these piles of grindings have to get moved up. And so that's going to be something that we're slowly working on. There's also grindings here that I believe he just put right over the topsoil. So I need to scrape it off and get down to the topsoil and then strip the topsoil. So there's a good bit of grind. I think there's little bit of grindings here. There's a pile back there that needs to go away, but you can see kind of like right here and here, and then it kind of goes that way to where these piles are. So we're going to slowly be, as time allows and as we go into the fall here, I'll have somebody working here kind of just starting to move things. That way when the real earthwork starts, this little piddly stuff is already done for the excavator. So I don't plan to do all the earthwork here. It's too much for me, and I would much rather pay an expert to do what they're good at. So, but it is really nice. We have like 150 loads of grindings here, which is going to be really, really useful. So it works out because there's like 150 loads here. that is going to be very useful. So I can use whatever I want underneath it, but the top surface has to be grindings like this. So this is really awesome that this is here. Really awesome. So yeah, all these grindings have to get moved. I believe my rough like space where the yard is I would say it's about here actually, if I were to guess. I think it might be a little bit more that way. It's hard to tell. I'll have my plan on my rover hopefully this coming week, and then I can really start laying stuff out and then really seeing where it all is and how much room we have. And so you can look on the computer all you want. It's just helpful when you can start staking it out and walking it. And so the guys spent some time on the back side of these piles. There was all kinds of junk over here. We got all this cleaned up, so that's great. Looks like the kids are utilizing it already, so that's really cool. So yeah, I need to get all these grindings to like here, or at least past this point. But yeah, so little bits at a time. We're just going to keep chipping away at it through the season. I might have said this earlier or before, I'm not really sure, but trying to work here like one day a week. I would like to work here every day, but we also need to be productive and we have payroll to make. So we need to produce income while messing around with this. So that's one of the reasons I probably will be hiring a general contractor and somebody that will build, some excavating company, because I want to be careful with how I spend my time here, because I could easily mess up Mulder Outdoors by trying to develop this property, and thus lose more money than I'm saving by trying to do everything myself. So I just want to be careful with that. So it'll be really nice when we have everything here and we're not running out of two places. So yeah. So I might film some more later today, but that's kind of a general walk around of our layout, and I'll talk through this space in another video another time. But I have a quad that needs gas, so I need to help my niece here. And yeah, check back in a little while. What's up, guys? So it's now Sunday, and brought my son to youth group, and I decided to come over here. I have 2 hours to kill, so I decided to come over here. Let's see, where's the wiper on this thing? How do you turn the wiper on? Where is the button? Why am I drawing a blank here? Where's the wiper? No. Oh, whoops, not that. Where's the wiper? There it is. Okay. Even put on a little, clean the window. Oh man, perfect. Anyways, I actually was hoping it would be raining when I had this thing up, because this Ranger's so disgusting. I need to like wash it or something. It's so dusty. So yeah, we got like an inch of rain this afternoon, which was just fantastic. Gets rid of all the dust here, and man, it was so bad. So anyways, I have some time to kill, and I decided to come out here and kind of wrap this video up, but also check on the rain. So since I bought this property, it has not rained once. So I wanted to come here and just kind of drive around. I'm going to get some drone shots to add into the video, and check on the pond level, see if it came up, because the pond is fed by the county ditch. So I'm going to drive over by the culvert pipe that comes under the street and see if that's flowing. And again, just wanted to check this out. You can see now there's some of the grass is growing up through what we had cut. So so that's good, and we'll start mowing it regularly so that it's not a mess. But yeah, I just wanted to come over here and check this out. So it's weird not to be getting dust and everything. Literally, you could just drive through here just literally this slow, and there'd be dust billowing up everywhere. Oh, it looks like the kids left the fishing pole right there. Oh man, I might throw out a little bit of fish food too, actually. So I wanted to see over here. Oh, there's fish moving right there. Let's see if I can zoom in on. Something was moving right there. I've seen this before. Over here, it's like there's scuffling. There's definitely some movement going on there. I mean, I guess it could be some kind of groundhog, not a groundhog, but I don't know. It's weird. It seems like whenever I come down here, when it's kind of quiet, you'll get some scuffling. But I was gonna come back here and see how soft this gets in a heavy rain, because yeah, see, there's definitely some water sitting in here. But I don't think... Yeah, I need to probably be a little careful over here. This will get real wet in the spring, like real wet. When I came through here once before, early spring, I could not even walk over here. It was so wet. So probably need to be a little careful coming back here, especially because I'm by myself. Oh, that's no big deal. So it's probably raised the level of the pond a little bit, but not that much. I mean, it's been so dry here. I mean, I think it could rain 3 inches and we wouldn't even notice it. I don't know. I mean, it just soaked it right up, so. So now, why don't we drive around the front? I want to drive over to there, and I want to see where the county ditch is coming through under the road and see if there's water flowing on that. But all right, let's drive up over there. Drive through this way. So this week I'm going to have a guy here a little bit more, spending a little bit more time here, just moving some piles. I want to get these piles moved. I want to get the pile that's way over there moved. And that'll give some time and some experience to one of our guys that I want to get him to have a little more experience in the track machine and stuff. So want to utilize this property for a lot of training, and that'll be the first thing, is say, here's these piles, here's this machine, move these piles, and you will get better and better and better. So I'm really excited about having something like this to be able to utilize in that way. So let's go over here now. I had my surveyor come and put, there's a stake right there, those are my control points for my GPS rover to calibrate the plan to my rover. So let's see, do we got water flowing through here? Huh, literally nothing. So there's the pipe right there. That's where the water comes in and feeds the pond. So really, nothing was flowing in there during this rain. But now it's interesting to see like where water is sitting here, but we can fix anything where water's sitting out. You know, we'll get it graded better so it's actually running into the pond. Because there's kind of a dip right here. I gotta figure out, there's like some mounds right there. I wanna figure out what's all up in there. Oh, I forgot I was gonna feed the fish a little bit. I bought some fish food, and we're gonna feed them every once in a while and see if we can get them to start eating it. I haven't seen them start eating it anywhere. You just kind of throw it out there and it sits, so. Well, that's good enough. We'll come up over by the pond and feed him here a little bit. So. I think I have the fish food in here. Shoot, I don't have the fish food in here. I thought I did, but I guess not. Bummer. So Saturday, my son saw a beaver or a groundhog. I think he saw it was a groundhog sticking his head up over here. So there's still some kind of action or something going on in here. So that's interesting to me. But I want to work on getting all this cut down here and like, oh, there's some fish moving over there. Something's moving over there. Huh. I don't know, I'm gonna get my drone up, and from the drone you can see better of some movement. There's some big carp in here, and I bet you those are moving right over there. My son saw them over here Saturday, and he was trying to get them, but he couldn't. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna get my drone up. Gonna get a few shots, and so I appreciate you guys all tuning in. This is episode 3 of, I don't know, building the Mulder shop. I can't remember. I did think I came up with a name, and now I can't even remember. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys tuning in. And we'll get my drone up and do a little bit of flyover and add those here at the end. And I appreciate all any likes and subscribes you'd like to give, and keep following along. So we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.